What's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here, and we are back on day number 189 of the free to play account series of Marvel Future Fight. I hope all of you are doing absolutely spectacular. It's good to see you all in chat. We got a good live stream planned today. You know it's CTP day. I got my act together with this event. I don't know if you guys knew this. You probably didn't. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this type of event in the game. I was actually not playing all the times. I think we've only had it once or twice, but we have had this type of event before, but I was never playing the game. So all these emblems and stuff for the World Boss Legend, new to me. So I got to learn some stuff. We're back today with some official recommendations for every type of player in the game, except for people cooler than me. You don't get any recommendations. Sorry, guys. But before we get into any of that, what's up, Dark Gaming? How you doing, bro? What's up, Mr. Monch? Good to see you, man. What's going on, Ark? Thanks for being here. Free to play Mortals here. What's going on, Shavendra? What's up, dude? We got DVD plays in the house. Alan Fu is here. Nefaust, what's going on? Naufus, excuse me. I like Nefaust too. Both good names. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Maybe you'll correct me. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, we're good, and I'm happy to see you. What is going on, Himalaya? How you doing? What's going on, Tong? Thanks for being here. What is up, KT3? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. Yeeting Mao is here. What's going on? Kylo's here. What's up, dude? Ariel's is here. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. And Sarkle up at the top. What's up, homie? All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, Ant? What's going on, dude? And Nizu, what's going on? Nizu, Ed Peters here. What's going on, guys? Sakura's in the house. What's happening, everybody? All right, y'all. Let's get into this thing. Get our dispatch rewards here. Get fired up, man. Hey, what's up, Nadar? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming and hanging out today. Looks like we got plenty of energy to start the day. Nothing crazy, but enough to get things done. No big nothing, which is just fine, man. You take a rest, dispatch. You're good. You're good. You get it together. 11 carbo's nice. I think I collected that this morning, so we must have gotten a nice little, like a double hit or something on that carbo. Not a crit, but actually nailed it twice or something like that. Let's see, we got 1 minute left on this bad boy. It's still lining up for us pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and just find something else to do, and then we'll come right back. Let's go ahead and jump into the Alliance. We do have the double donation event going on, guys, so make sure you are donating your mementos. Now is the time. Get those extra tokens. Gosh, and don't sleep on that, guys. That's just like I don't know, I could add it up. Maybe we did last time. I swear one of you kind folks did that. The amount of extra tokens you get here from this event, if you donate everything you can extra, is pretty significant. It's just some extra tier formats, so it's a nice little event. Make sure you get in there. I think we'll just give and take here on this one. We'll go ahead and ask for some BAM back, just like that. And we are good to buy materials in the shop here today. Had a bit of a not a breakdown, not a meltdown. I just ended up doing my Otherworld battles at like, oh, well, you know, like an hour ago or whatever. So I think I missed a challenge here. Oh, so we got to delete the account. Oh, too bad. But no, seriously, we're really, really close here. I need I'm actually kind of butthurt that I missed those mementos because we are right on the cusp here. Not that it really matters. We got 2 days till the season reset, and we get like thousands or something. So it's not like we're not gonna tip this over. You know me. I just like to min max. A damn perfect scenario challenge, bro. That damn perfect scenario. Perfect pain in my arse. You know what I mean? What's up, Sanjeev? What's up, Chibi? What's going on, guys? 20-foot Burmese python. What's going on, dudes? Thanks for being here. Let's see what we got in our shop. Oh, nothing particularly exciting. I think we'll snag this because we're low on BAM. Might as well, right? Tokens are looking a little better. We're back up in like tier 4 material range, which is where we want to be. I think, again, we'll pass on this, believe it or not. We'll grab the BAM. Gold's looking real good. I'm going to grab a couple bios. Shh, don't tell anybody. Seriously, don't tell. That's not awesome. Just doing it because I really want bios. That's about priorities for our account. You know what I mean? We're really low on bios. We're crunching again. We got a few more characters. We got to rush to level 70. So until we get that done, that's going to be a priority. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we got our... Oh, we can go ahead and do the refresh on that too, can't we? Oh, no, I did it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right, moving on here. Let's get into the inbox. Let's find out what we got for a CTP today. Maybe we'll save it just a little bit. Ooh, let a few more people get here. I don't know. People always show up and ask what we got, but I'll tell you what, we'll delay it, but not by a lot. We'll delay it a minute here. Let's grab some other stuff first. We'll grab our inbox rewards here. A couple nice things from the check-ins. We do need the Nornstones, which is awesome. Feels good to need a Nornstone, man. Feels good. But yeah, other than that, we got some biometric selectors we need to use up, and I do have to keep my eye on all this energy because I do not want to let any of it expire. For sure. DVD Plays says, do it now. Do it now. Open the CTP. We can't take it. All right, all right, all right. We'll open the CTP. We'll open the CTP. Just gotta get some more BAM, and then, okay. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. What are we getting? Is it a rage today? I don't know. I'm feeling like I'd love a conquest. If we got another conquest, that'd be neato. And I am stalling here, but I swear it's not on purpose. This is just for me. We'd love a conquest. That would be nice. A rage, obviously. Rage or conquest, I think, are the best options for us. Or a greed. A greed would be amazing. Of course, because we need all the greeds. Let's let it rip. Let's see what we get. Let's go. Hands up. I'm going to keep them up. Let's go. Almost there. Seriously, almost there. Just keep them up. Okay. All right. We got some fodder. Let's go. We did get 256 Ronin bios, though, guys. So brush off the L's and celebrate the W's, right? No, there we go. We got a patience, or excuse me, a regen. We will save it. Let's lock it up. Actually, yo, I've heard, and I'll do some research on this, I heard whispers, I heard rumors of a character that does okay in PvP with a CTP of regen. I'm gonna dig deep. I still don't feel like we're quite ready on this account to be thinking about brilliance. It's just not, I mean, like, soonish-ish trademark. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah, we actually have enough fodder CTPs, technically, to roll for a brilliant. I'm calling energies fodder. But, and a judgment. But I actually don't have a ton of use for the judgment. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, I don't think we're ready for that. If we manage to get a, first of all, 1 in 5 chance. What's up, goated? What's going on, bro? If we have a 1 in 4 chance, I guess, that we're flushing the CTPs down the toilet. And that is the truth at all times going for a brilliant CTP. And that just hurts our account right now. I got to make sure there's no uses for these, particularly like the Mighty Energy, potentially the Mighty Regen. We'll see. In case you're wondering, I want to find out about Hela. I heard a couple people, more than one, say a Mighty Regen on Hela is actually decent. And I do want to give Hela a build, and I do not care for the destruction because I do not care to use her in World Boss Legend. Unless there's some, yeah, there's just, I haven't seen the reason. I don't think there's stages where you like need her. There will always be a better option for pushing World Boss Legend, right, Nadar? So I'm gonna look into the specifics of that, and we might have some fun, man. We might make a Mighty Regen for our Hela, which is weird, but I'll look into it. Look into the specifics of why it's good. I think it just has to do with healing. And penetration, interesting. I wonder if this helps. Because this is just like a weird, like, if I'm remembering right, sort of like a unavoidable guard break. It just like cancels their skill regardless of any circumstances. There's no way to guard break against that. Yeah, so interesting. But happy CTP day all the same. And you know me, I ain't all butthurt about it. We just gonna make it work. It's either fodder or yeah, I'll look into Hela. That might be fun to make a Mighty Regen for Hela. Start a new thing, man. CTP of authority. A lot of authorities today, man. A lot of authorities today. Yeah, and I think Hela might be a good target too, just because, like I said, I don't particularly care for the destruction route for Hela for this account. And I do want to get her a build, so I'm hoping to get her artifact. We don't have it. That's a big part of it. We need her artifact for sure. So she could stall. We want her to be able to stall, and we want her to be able to live long enough to basically just use a skill is what we really care about. Because my understanding is that with a build, like in some game modes, I think it's the 5th skill. If she can get the 5th skill off, it can actually do some damage and cause some ruckus. But yeah, for the most part, she's just going to get punched. She has no iframe ignore, so she might get in an ability here or there. But yeah, most of the time I feel like she's just going to get punched. Did anyone get it? Yeah, there it is. Grats, Burmese Python, holding it down for the crew. Picking up the CTP of Rage. Let's go. I was like, did anybody get a CTP of Rage this morning? Not a one. Hey, thanks, Zuzu. Yeah, that was super sweet, man. Gotta love that stuff. Appreciate that guy. I don't know about best MFF YouTuber. I think that's maybe a bit much. But, yeah, really cool. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. I did go ahead and, like I said, I kind of got my ish together. Is Al here? I'm going to shout this out like twice today. I felt so bad. He asked for one quick thing. They asked for one quick thing yesterday. And I totally said I would and then didn't. So Al, if when you're around, we'll take a peek at that CTP if you still need a recommendation. And then let's go ahead, guys, and water our Groot. We'll take care of our events, all that stuff. Bonus missions going good. Yep. One with the selectors. Keeping all this in my head, keeping it fresh, making sure we're doing everything, covering all our bases. Okay. Not much to do, just the Groot stuff. And then I got to remember, I should write it down. We got to do our OB combines, and I think that's going to be tomorrow. What's up, Baki? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming by the stream. I think we'll do our OB combines tomorrow, or our Uru combines, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'll try to make this pretty quick because I stumbled all over it yesterday. Basically, here's the breakdown. I wrote all this down. There's different tiers of players, right, that are going to have different decisions to make here, and I think that's what makes this event kind of weird, is it's not an easy answer for everybody. You have people that are going to get 150 tokens, people who are going to get 190 tokens, which is such an assy number, people who are going to get like whatever it is. I wrote them all down. So we've got like people that can't do the 120-second challenge. I recommend you get a 5-star artifact. You're not going to get, oops, not the selector. You're going to get a random 5-star artifact because you are left with only 150 tokens, which means your options are extremely limited. You can't even get an emblem. So, hey, Zuzu, thanks for the membership, bro. Welcome to Mythical. Appreciate it, my friend. So you can't even get an emblem. So go ahead and just grab yourself a 5-star artifact. Go ahead with the gamble. It's basically what you've got. The only other option is these chests, and they suck. They pretty well suck ass, so stay away from those, in my opinion. The next group of people is going to be the people who can clear World Boss Legend in 120 seconds, but have not cleared World Boss Legend Plus. I don't know how many of those people there are, but there will be some, right? And they will get 190 tokens. If you get 190 tokens, I recommend you take the 5-star artifact and 4 of these crappy chests, because that's really what you get. You don't get the 200. Again, you won't get the 200. You have to clear World Boss Legend Plus to get the 200 tokens in order to get the emblem, right? So just go ahead and get yourself the 5-star artifact and then 4, whoopsies, of the little chests down here. And then if you are able to clear World Boss Legend Plus, go ahead and grab the Proxima emblem. Broke this down, guys. These are such a far push into World Boss Legend Plus that it's basically like if you don't have this in your sights, you'll know if you're about to get this. That means you're pushing through World Boss Legend Plus and you're like on stage 20 or 30 and you're pushing, maybe even higher, 30 or 40, and you're pushing towards that 50. Maybe you hold off because you're a week or 3 out from getting the emblem. The rest of us are not. I am a ways out from getting this emblem, and especially people who haven't really started pushing into this stuff yet. Go ahead and grab this emblem. You get a guaranteed 7% energy attack increase account-wide for World Boss Legend. That is going to be better than any artifact you can pull out of here, even at 5 stars. Even Sentry's artifact at 5 stars is technically not as good as 7% energy attack across all your characters for World Boss Legend and World Boss Legend Plus. Because Sentry will eventually fall down in the meta. Maybe he gets another uniform, who knows, but it's one character, one bit of power, whereas this is your whole account. So pick up the emblem. And then the last group of people we'll talk about are the people like me who are going to have access to 300 tokens. Go ahead, pick up the Proxima emblem and a 4-star artifact chest. Boom. And if you like have these emblems, the people that are cooler than me, you know what you got to do, man. You guys know what you're doing. The people that are spending, I don't have advice for you. Again, there's other channels that give advice with spending. It's not really me. I don't want to try and advise people in something I know nothing about. Comfortable advising you guys in things I know a little bit about, but not nothing. So there you go. All right, guys, there's your recommendations. What's up, Varun? What's going on, man? No tokens for CTPs. Not yet, my friend. Yes, sir, he did. Appreciate the shout out from Alex. It was super cool, man. Very cool. All right. You are going to gamble for the stream? Well, on one artifact chest, yeah, we're going to get a 4-star artifact. So we will. No, sir. No. And I've even shouted it out a couple times, KT3. There's going to be a bit of a lull here, and I'll explain some of why on today's stream. But yeah, it might actually be a week gap between videos this time. Got a lot going on. So keeping up on the live streams is my #1 priority, guys. I do this every day. So technically we're posting like an hour to 4 hours of content every day. And that is where I want to stay consistent. The videos, yes, keep them coming, but the live streams, they gotta happen, yo. All right, guys, so there's our recommendations for the event. Let's get into some GBR, man. So many authorities. What's up, Frost? How you doing, brother? What am I supposed to see, Sanjeev? I saw you saying I was ignoring. Man, you guys should look up what it takes to live stream and reading chat. In fact, when I see ignored, I gotta stick to my guns, man. I just gotta start ignoring you guys when I see he ignored it again and shit. I just gotta ignore y'all. Whoop. There we go. That was easy. No idea what you're talking about, duder. All right, let's create a lobby. No idea. Might as well be talking about a CTP of library as far as I know. All right, let's get her done. We'll start at the bottom for this first one. It's almost like we're doing more than one thing at once over here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Get some eyes in my hat and then just turn my hat like that. Get extra eyeballs in it. There we go. 2 sets of eyeballs. We'll be good to go. 1 to read chat, 1 to click buttons. Boom, man. You know how many crystals I'd accidentally spend if I just kept my eyes on chat and played Marvel. Ooh, good challenge. Blind Marvel Future Fight. You guys want to try? You want to see how quickly we tank our crystals? Let's do it. No look Marvel Future Fight. Just 1 day of the week to see if we can survive, to see if we brick our account. I agree, Tong. And by the way, no one's ever laughing at you, dude. CTP of library is legendary. Just want you to know that. Always. Let's go. Maximum effort. A minimum frame rate. Let's go. No chance, Galactus. No chance. Coolest magician ever. Shoot, let's go. 5 minutes to burn all the premium cards, yeah. It's like somehow we navigate straight to the cards and just start unequipping on accident. There we go. All right, oops, let's go do one more real quick. So, I might as well get into that while we're doing GBR. So, part of the reason for the video delay is just because I'm tired. They take time, and the videos take a lot of effort when making guides and stuff. They're not as easy as like an opinion piece that you just throw together, because they take research and stuff if you don't want to be a butthole. And then the other thing is life is not going bad. It's going good, but it's going, man. So we got more animals. We're doing like some upgrades around the house, like big upgrades and stuff. Things got to take care of. I actually had some termites explode out of the corner of my garage the other day. And so I'm in the process of figuring out if I need to actually call like Terminex or something. It was the weirdest thing. I can't find any evidence of them now. It's like they all just like lit some kind of alarm and just bolted, dude. Everyone gone. All the little babies, all the larvae, everything just blew out the siding and it all flew away in like 14 hours. And then they were all gone. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. Crazy stuff. But anyway, still dealing with that kind of stuff, you know, life. And then the biggest one, speaking of flaring up, Path of Exile 2 is about to flare up big time. And beyond that, me and my wife really want to start streaming Rivals, so I'm trying to focus on that this week. trying to focus on getting that dialed in, figuring out how we want to set that stream up. There we go. And making that happen, man. Because we're, what, season 3.5 in Rivals or something like that? They got new, how do you put it? Like, chat regulations. What's up, Hachiware? What's going on, RJ? How are you, brother? I guess for like chat and stuff, like they got really strict regulations about language and stuff in Rivals now. Really interested to see about that. I haven't played. That was new, I think. What's up, Bilal? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. INL, what's going on, dude? You dare me to do stage 1? No, blindfolded challenge accepted. Got a blindfold in here somewhere? I got a shirt over there. I'll go grab a shirt. We'll see if I can wrap it around my head. We'll do it blindfolded. Do I gotta prove that you can't see through it and stuff? Apparently. You guys ever watch videos of that kind of stuff? People like, I shouldn't promote that. Well, whatever. That kind of content, like people who get caught cheating in games and stuff, live streaming. People trying to live stream blind runs with blindfolds you can clearly see through and stuff like that. Good times, good times. That's why you gotta use a shirt, bro. Quadruple wrap that ish and tie it around your face. Trick to that though is you just gotta play like this, blindfold. You can look out the bottom of the shirt. Not for a while, Baki. It's gonna be like, dude, probably another year from now before that game officially launches. It's crazy how big it is. Crazy project. What am I doing? We don't want to do that again. We don't want to do that again. Thanks for the run, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. We are going to... Oh, yeah. I didn't tell you my thing. And so I'm onto a build that like I haven't seen on the internet anywhere. It's kind of a variation of a different build. I don't want to disclose too much because I don't want to give away my secret sauce here. But I'm working on testing a build for Path of Exile 2, and it's a little bit time consuming because that game is massive. But needless to say, my build involves dinosaurs. It involves lighting those dinosaurs on fire. And it involves sharing all my stats with those dinosaurs that are on fire. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. We got gore again today. Gore. Tough call. We do need to do, obviously, in the next couple days, we need to do Thanos, Corvus, and Ebony Maw. I don't know that that needs to be today. We can push it off a little bit. But let us be careful. Yeah, we've got 5-6 days on this event, so we got 5 more days. It would just be nice for them to be world boss of the day. That's all. Or for us to get like a Mephisto or a Null. Then we would go do all of those bosses. Then we would do our world boss of the day or whatever. But for today, I think we'll just do Gore. We'll just do Gore again, just like we did. Dude, aren't they? Oh, since the anniversary. Alex said something about them overhauling the web shop, Goated. Did you see that? I wonder if that'll help. I wonder if that'll fix it. Yeah, that 1-per-1 deal is crazy, dude. How much is that? Is like 10 bucks? Something like that? I don't know about the total value on that one. All right, let's get in here, man. Let's do this. We got... This was like easy claps, if I'm not mistaken. What did we do? We ended up doing like Sentry, Black Widow, and Venom, and they all just like ate this fool, if I recall. If I recall. Sure, something like that looks good. Yeah, $10, yeah. It seems like a good, I mean, I don't know what the value, I guess if you value a CTP at around 2,000 crystals. They give you some crystals with it or something, right? Probably get like the 1,000 crystals for the $10. Yeah, double randos. You don't get, yeah, you can get 2 patients or something. All right, let's go ahead and beat the snot out of this guy. Dude, I can't believe Black Widow functions this well with like nothing. Oh, she does have a proc in a way. She doesn't have a proc. She has accumulation. But I don't know that that's helping her out very much. Just weird, man. Just weird. I just feel like she shouldn't do any damage the way she's built right now, but she does some. Nothing crazy, but dash. But then again, I was pretty much impressed with like everybody's damage against Gore yesterday. Like, we haven't done this in a while, have we? I think so. Oh. Sad story, man. That's gonna hurt. All right, one down. I got 3 authorities right now. Can you recommend me which character should I build for an authority? Yeah, dude, we can talk authorities. CTP. Yeah, dude, they're tough to keep track of, Goat. They be introducing them all the time. Yeah, double life seed, let's go, man. CTP of libraries, my favorite, legendary. Let's see. Authority is kind of weird, right? Because, yeah, the thing about us, that's funny, I know. I was just going to talk about Silver Surfer with an authority. I put one on Black Widow. So that's a thing. Oh my goodness, BlueStacks, you're coming up with new ways to be broken. It's crazy, dude. Put one on Black Widow. It's been fine. I'm going to be 100% honest. I haven't noticed like a massive difference in Otherworld Battle at all, but Team Battle Arena, this showed up quite a bit, I feel like, for me. And then really, I think she needs an artifact. Would help a lot with her build, but she's doing okay. And I think she is a good target for an authority if you have her, which you may not. Just because, oh, there you go. Black Thanos, I think, is, okay, Nadar can correct me if this is wrong, but my initial take on that is Thanos is the best target, Black Widow second, Surfer third. Because Silver Surfer, you're basically taking a spot that you want to conquest. Silver Surfer with a conquest is way better than Silver Surfer with an authority. So when you like match those two up, conquest is gonna win like every time. And so Thanos is your best bet, just because I actually don't know a lot about how Thanos works. I think it's like damage reduction, right? So he doesn't have immortality or revive, right? But he has like a ton of damage reduction and healing. Am I remembering that right? I've never had Thanos built up in all this, but that's not true. I think on one account a long time ago, I had Thanos built up. But yeah, I think it's something like that. I don't know about Doom for an authority. But yeah, definitely these like, yeah, big heals. Big heal. And then yeah, if I recall, there's no like revive or anything. It's all just damage reduction and stuff like that. So he gets the steel proc, which adds another layer of damage reduction, and he gets the accumulation. That's the word, like snare that accumulates. But yeah, I think Silver Surfer is one of the most interesting ones. People, it's not that they get confused. It's like the way Alex does his video, he's not talking about the character's best CTP. He's talking about the best characters for the CTP. So the guide is about the CTP, not the characters. So people see authority for Silver Surfer and they think that's what he needs, but it's not. It's just that authority works okay on him, right? If that makes sense. It was a little weird, a little convoluted, but that's my understanding at least. And so a conquest is way better on your Silver Surfer. So Sentry did just fine. Venom, they just clapped all this. What am I talking about? Like clapped it. But let's keep it real. Does anybody else feel like Sunglasses and Bob belong together? Am I the only one that feels that way? I swear, man. Who's better, Iron Man or Star-Lord? Good question, Sanjeev. I have no idea. They're really similar, so I don't know how to tell you who's better. It's just weird. I feel like Sunglasses goes with Bob. I don't know why. It's just the way it's supposed to be, man. Thing. Oh, yeah, because he can cover Alien. I guess you wouldn't, though, so a good point, but I'm not sure that you would do that. How long did it take to tier 4? What's up, Curry Vision? How you doing? And what's up, The Unstoppable Man? How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming by the stream. It took us a bit. The live streams are there. I did it over like several streams. It was kind of a process, but I think we just kept at it. Am I remembering that right? It took us a bit. It's like Sentry is taking us a while. It's just one of those things. It takes time. And I'm not doing these like a lot of people will, and it's not a bad idea in a lot of cases to save all the materials to tier 4 a character before you start tier 4ing them. But with these big projects like Sentry and Null that I know aren't going to fall out of the meta and I'm 100% decided on, I don't mind doing them piecemeal over, you know, working on them day by day. It actually makes it feel a little less painful to me doing it that way than trying to dump it all at once, because then you gotta, sometimes you gotta eat multiple like 30 rolls in a row and all that stuff. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Oh man, and I think they're we don't know what they're adding for Path of Exile. We have no idea. I mean, we have some ideas, but we don't know. There's a huge patch coming on August 29th, version 0.03 or whatever, of the early access. Really excited for that. They'll probably be, I don't know if they're going to add another class this time. We might get the Druid or something, but I think we'll probably end up getting swords or something like that. Is my guess. A new weapon and maybe a new campaign act or acts would be really cool. The campaign in that game is, the first time through it, it was so intense. All right, just like camping, living intense, let's go. Yeah, take it away, Bob. Take it away, Bob. Should have saved him 2 supports, but hey. But hey, come on. Dude, I found JonTron so late, you guys. So late, like 10 years late. It's funny. I got to that party way too late. I can't even like make the jokes with people because they're so old. So old. But I guess it fits my whole deal. So maybe that works. No. It's a Steam game. I play it on Steam on the PC. It's on consoles though as well. Dude, I can't even imagine, bro. Blue stacks with Path of Exile, bro. And I'm wandering this way and I'm dead. And in fact, if you lost control for any time in oh, you were saying 354 Nadar yesterday? Did I catch that? I was looking through the chat and I thought saw you say that yesterday, that Sentry was 354, like so. Is that right? I don't know, with the way he's built it was almost like we were doing no, but yeah, it just comes back and then 354. Yeah, and then the 6 skill just melts in. Sentry. Oh boy, he's so fast. It's almost like a problem. What are you, dude? What are you eating? Otherworld battle teams, that's what he's eating. Oh, really? Must have been talking about a different character then, honestly. I don't know, or something. I don't know. Who knows? Is it 354 though? What is his PV? Do we know? Did someone say it yesterday? Thanks, Goated. 453. Really? You land on the 3. Is that real? Are you tricking me? Yeah, you're tricking me. You gotta be tricking me. Is that real? Real? Well, buddy, come on now. There's a lot of things in the skill preview that you're better off not doing. Just being real. I love it when people say that. It's in the skill preview. Oh, got you. Let me just exit out of this match and go to the skill preview. Was it Wayne who said 345? I don't know. No, we're going 543. Is that what you said? 543. I think right now, genuinely, what'd you say? 453? Something like that. I don't know. 4 delay cancel, 5 cancel 3. Okay. So which is it? What is it? You got to delay the 4. Gotcha. Yeah. Nice long delay there for so you know I'm listening. I'm just What up, Frosty? What's going on, bro? I'm just trying to see if I can trigger go in here. I love you, bro. I'm just kidding. We better hurry up, eh? Hey. Honestly, that feels like it's doing significantly less damage than what we were doing. No, I know. Did you notice that? It took you that long to figure out I was trolling. Okay. You deserved it. All right, y'all. Let's keep rolling. Good job, Bob. Good job, Aro. Dude, I honestly am impressed with his PvE performance. I know it like won't last, but it is better than I thought it was. I will not lie. It is better than I thought it was. Yeah, that's it for these, and then we go down to like 14 or whatever, right? Yeah, sure. And we do this? Sure. Why not, man? Bring Deadpool along, poor guy. Sure. Hey, what's up, Zafar? What's going on, dude? Hope you guys are doing well. Uh-oh. See a Jean Bean. She's snoozing. If you guys could see her, oh my gosh, cute when she snoozes. She's a weird, like, size-changing dog. Sometimes she looks, like, huge, and sometimes, like, when she's sleeping, she looks so cute and tiny. Hilarious. Little itty-bitty doggo. Good job, Strange. Steven. Steven is not fast. Steven is slow. I think that's a zombie thing, right? I think so. I do my best, man. I do my best. We got a CTP of regeneration this morning. Give me just a moment here. Oh shoot, let's go double life seed again. Two. All right, that's looking good. I gotta come back, but I gotta look at something real quick. I gotta look at something. Yeah, this is always the thing with rotations. Like, so do I want to believe the skill preview that gave me a rotation that did dog turds damage? Or do I want to believe Thanos vibes that's got a totally different rotation? I don't know, man. I don't know. Good question, though, eh? Let's find out. You know what I mean? Instead of just dogging around and, you know, rolling in the doo-doo and flinging mud at each other, let's go figure it out, guys. We'll do our last clear first, but then we'll figure it out. Doo-doo. And so we've got Blindfolded, no. And then we got to do Sentry's rotation. Okay. Let's go. Who's last? Who's last? Let's go with Thorzels. Thorzels. Shockingly strong. All right. Grab you. Let's grab you. Who else wants to come? You. Anybody else? You. And you. There we go. That looks fantastic. Super good. Bring Jean Bean. Oh. So what? Did you say my name? It's a skill preview one. Has more damage. Okay, we'll find out. I believe you. Good tips. I think you're right, I know. I think you let BlueStacks take over, and then you just let BlueStacks run run amok. That's the rotation. Nice. All right. Easy peasy. Sure. I guess everybody's got a rotation if you think about it. All right. Nice, nice, and nice. I kind of feel like making some progress on Sentry today. Maybe we'll make that happen too, just because we feel like it. Just because we feel like it. All right. Let's pump this back up. Yeah, dude. Thor tears it up. All right. Sure, don't care. Start training. Sure. Swordmaster can come, it's fine. That's what I was gonna say. Even Singularity has a rotation. It might be like hit the moves one at a time, but you know, I suppose there'd be a preferred order to do them in. So we've got 4, 5, 3. About 2/3 of the way through 26. And then, what does this guy have to say? And we should do these a couple times if we were actually going to test it, because, you know, crits can land in different places, blah, 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 blah. Very weird, because they're very different rotations. Very different. Yeah, weird, man. Then they want you to invert it when you've got the tier 3. Very strange. You cancel 5, cancel 4. Okay. No delays or nothing. It's not that I don't trust the skill rotation preview or whatever. It's that I don't trust you. Really? Just no delays, huh? Yeah, there you go. Quite a bit more. So I wonder why they even suggest that, is the question. It's like weird and overcomplicated, so I don't know what they thought that was a good rotation for. Doesn't do more damage. It's more complicated because they want you to do this. They want you to do that, and then, well, restart it, but. Brutal. Brutal. I guess that'll do it. Gosh, that's kind of an issue, though, you know? Having, like, all of the major sources for rotations being outdated. And if the skill preview was consistently correct, then it wouldn't be an issue. But unfortunately, my understanding is that it is not consistently correct. There are often other rotations that are better. And then, yeah, it wants you to do this. It wants you to go 2, 4, 5, and then the 6 when you have the 6 up. Which is so weird. Strange, man, strange. What's up, Dre? What's going on, dude? What's going on? All right, and then what else did I say I would try? This is easy, man. I don't know why we're doing this shit, yeah. This is hardly a challenge, bro. This is hardly a challenge. Just kidding. I'm gonna find a way to die. Let's do it. You said stage 1? Stage 1 isn't even like... That's not even a thing, man. I might die. We'll see, because I can't see. So yeah, we'll start with stage 1. We'll take the challenge as it was laid out. You can pick we got to use a carry. I guess I can't let you pick. I could give you some options for who we use. We'll use Venom in honor of all the ish he sustains. I shouldn't even use supports or anything. This is gonna be ridiculous. All right. No strikers. I don't know if I can get this to stay. There we go. How we doing? All right. I can't hear or see, so double challenge. Oh, shoot. This might be harder than I thought. All right, here we go. Sounds like Venom. I hear drip. I think we're just sitting in phase changes. It might take more audio cues. Who won? Venom wins. Let's go. Yeah, stage one's pretty easy, man. Stage one's pretty easy. I was worried we might get auto-clapped by something, though. I don't know. Sure. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Who are we doing? Who's like Duabla? Because some of them are going to be way harder than others. All right. If we're going to be cool kids, let's be cool kids, man. We'll do that with Hulk in the lead. With Thanos. Yeah. And then we'll take... Last backup is going to be Thor. Okay. And then I do want some strikers for this. Let's be real. This is going to be way more difficult. Way more difficult. And that was scary doing that with no. So. All right. Let's see. Sure. No. Yes. Yes. All right. I need the sound, so I got to make sure I can still hear. Because doing it blind and deaf would be very difficult. This is silly. You guys, I don't think I've ever played video games blindfolded before. Ever in my life. Alright, I am playing Hulk, I believe, and I should start on Hulk. I think we're still on Hulk. I don't know. I can't tell. I think we're still on Hulk. I know he's going to do that move where he, like, spins the laser around the room. I'm totally lost. Just trying to keep doing moves here. Oh gosh. Let's reset. We should have the 6 again soon if we don't have it now. Okay. I think we're still using Hulk. I think we're still some kind of alive. Sounds like a cutscene, maybe. Maybe old Thanos is coming out. I hope. We'll go up in the air, maybe. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Are we still on Hulk? Okay. Scoot my ass a little bit here. I can't wait to watch this back on a VOD. I haven't used my tier 4 skill once. I don't think. Because I'm just listening. Trying to figure out if I'm, like, who I'm even on. I might be on Null now. How long was I playing Null? I couldn't even tell what character I was using, man. Very long. Yeah, the entire time since the laser spin. Hey, we got it, man. So there you go. Free to play, day 189. Blind Thanos World Boss Legend Plus. Done. Pretty funny, man. GG's. Let's go. Let's keep rolling. That was hilarious, dude. Yeah, legendary. Let's go. Toot toot. That was fun, man. That was a hoot toot toot. Good times, good times. All right, let's get out of here, man. That's enough of that. Excuse me. Wow, it's pushing on my eyeballs. Gotta let them readjust here. I got like eyelashes in my eyeballs. All right, so okay, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Sure, give me that. All right, I want to go look at some sentries, and I want to talk about building this guy. Yeah, we got our CTP. We got a CTP of regen this morning is what we got. I think I want to put our heals on this guy. I think he's worth it. And basically, I just want to talk a minute about like building characters like this because I'm learning about it in some ways. I've never really had like the top meta characters built to the point where I was putting a bunch of Odin's blessings on them and stuff. So looking at our Odin's blessings, we have no magics, and that's the first thing that I like notice about this. However, what I have to know is how people are building their sentries. So we can go take a look. And there's lots of ways you can do this, but the way I'm going to do it is go where Sentry wallops the most and go find some people to look at their sentries and see what they're using. So let's go take a look at this guy because he's literally #1 in Otherworld Battle all the time, I believe. Maybe not anymore. Don't know. But anyways, guy's been playing for a long time. Definitely going to have his sentry built up. And people are running. He's got 1 magic. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Enrico, what's going on, brother? Thanks so much for the gift memberships, man. Coming in clutch. Enrico, membership god. What's going on, dude? What's up? Wellington, grats on the membership. Yena Blusher, grats on the membership. #1 Vardy, a #2 party. Grats on the membership, brother. Austin, NN, grats on the membership. And Argmer, grats on the membership. I feel like, Austin, you might have asked for an account review a long time ago, and I had you written down, and I was never able to find you. I recognize your name. Yo, what's up, Vardy? What's going on, homie? What's up, Destroyer Gamer? What's happening? I do have like an eyelash in my eye. Driving me nuts. Anyways, I am curious why this guy only has 1 magic on each gear, but that's why I'm doing this. I'm taking a look at these things. Probably to cap out the other stats, I assume. And then the Brilly Conquest. The main thing I want to look at is OBs, man. Because if this is actually the strategy... Okay, so this guy's got 1 energy attack. We can go look at Nadar, too. We can come stock you, Nadar. What the hell are you doing? Is that okay? Can we come stock you, Nadar? What you got going on, brother? Oh, duh. Hey, man. I'm allowed to not know everything all the time, goated. Yeah, duh. 1 per gear. Wow, so we only need 4 total. Yeah, I say we do it. But anyways, God, man. I'll be honest. My brain has been getting scrambled, man. Just getting fried on this game, and it'll mellow out. It's just because I do it every day. It's because I grind on it every day. This week has been exceptionally tough. And, what the hell was that? I'm guessing somebody dropping a dumpster or something. That sounded like the loudest thunder strike I have heard in a long time, but it's August and we don't have thunderstorms, so that wasn't thunder. Anyways, so apologies for the stupid ish, but it's gonna happen, man, and you'll just have to deal. So, obviously we're running one magic. Everybody's running like, pretty much the same builds on these things, and I don't know that there's a lot of variation when I think about it that way. Everybody's pretty much just going to run the same thing, except for Nadar, who is going to run them all awakened. Or whatever. Did homie have them like that? Crazy, dude. Did dude even have that? I can. You can't, Goated. You're the one with all the restrictions, bro. I can equip 5 magics on each gear. I don't know what you're talking about. He did. Okay. He did. It's weird to me, and it always does bother me a little bit that it, like, there's this delay on these. So if I'm just, like, looking through them, I can't see, you know what I'm saying? It's so weird. Like, why did they have to make it, like, creep up? Did they think that was cool? Because, like, it would be really cool if they just showed that they were the way they are from the get-go, but whatever. No big deal. Anyhow, we're not following that example. Energy attack. I wish sometimes so much that I could see people's stats, but I know with their cards, all these guys are going to have a max. So what I wanted to do, free of, you know, jokes about Odin's blessings, is go in here and not just look at those guys. I do want to look at those guys, but almost more importantly, and this is something I would recommend other people do as well, going... An Otherworld battle might not be the place to do it. It's kind of where I want to do it because I'm curious how people... I'm sure it's all going to be the same, but you never know, man. Go into Timeline Battle, look, not necessarily where you're at, but I don't want to just look at the guys in Challenger. I want to look at what people a little closer to my account are doing with their sentries as well. These guys aren't really close to my account. These guys are cracked. So I am just going to look for some randos with tier 4 sentries and peek at what they're doing. What's up, Sharon? I looked at you. Bam! Saw that. Thanks, Destroyer. Yeah, very cool. I really appreciate that for sure. I'll look at anybody's sentry right now. I don't care. That's what I'm doing. Let's look at sentries. So yeah, even here, this is what I really wanted to look at. Interesting. This guy's really prioritizing HP. Got the double HPs on the gears still, and the heals, and sacrificing energy attack, and just putting in other Odin's blessings in the meantime. Interesting. Because what we have to decide, and why this kind of thing is important, is how we want to set up our gears on our sentry. Our stats are not going to look the way they do for these guys with massive amounts of cards and stuff. Stats on their cards, not massive amounts of cards. We all get the same amount of cards, theoretically. Nice. Yeah. We'll take a look. Give me just a sec here, guys. I want to look really fast at the Odin's blessings we have. So we have 2 heals. I think we just go ahead and like overwrite. Let's see, what else do we have on other Odin's blessing? Yeah, we're really limited in our energy attack. It is the energy attack we're super low on. So we have some, we can get some crit rate, which is nice. I wish we had some ignore defense energy attack. Uru. I don't remember which ones those are. I didn't have to, hey, thanks for the sub, Curry Vision. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, thank you. Probably go max build. Because, like, for our account, if we're going to go all the way in, well, when I say max build, I mean max build for a 6-month free-to-play account. We're not going to I'm not going to sit here and try and, you know, get whatever it is, Odin's Glories and all that stuff. But I am going to try and put as many Odin's Blessings into his gears as possible. Him and Null both. I'll build them both really, really strong. I prioritize my PvP characters a lot on this account as far as like Odin's Blessings and stuff go. But I think for us, what we do, I don't know why I prioritize dodge here so much. I guess I just figured dodge was good for PvP. Must have been my train of thought. But we can easily replace some of those with OBs. Get our heals locked in. I think we want to preserve all the HP we have for now, just because we have PvE cards. Anyway, Sharon, what's your IGN? There was 2 of you guys. Yeah, Sharon, give me your IGN, and then who else said they had a good Sentry we should look at? Especially like middle accounts. I'm really interested in how people are building their Sentries, what we're gonna do. Hey, no problems, Far. No worries, brother, no worries. Have a good day. That's what I'd like you to do, or have a good night, get a good sleep. Care much more about that. All right, let's take a look at Sharon really quick, and then, yeah, look at a couple of you guys. Take a look at how you're building your Sentries. Because that's going to be one of our next moves, is building him up, getting that ship all tight. Tightening up those buns, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They may be behind a cape, but this guy's got a flat butt. He needs some buns. All right, that's enough about buns. What do you got going on here? Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. We just don't have that many OBs. So what I want to do, and why I wanted to do this, is I am going to get into equipping some Odin's Blessings on our Sentry pretty soon. I really want to get him stronger, and I don't want to like equip anything I don't want to screw it up, basically. I want to make sure I get the right pattern, I'm using the right ones. These are the ones we're going to want. And unfortunately, we just can't target anything, so we have to just go ahead and... and 1 HP Odin. Interesting, Bob. Yeah, and that's kind of striking a balance, I guess, between that and this. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do this. So in the meantime, I have to just kind of piecemeal it. Yeah, like this. Like, so for me, what I want to... So, like, I would definitely want HP Uru here, right? Because we have them already, is what I'm saying. And then probably get rid of the dodge. Yeah, like Bob's saying. Redo everything here. Let's, just because I said I would, let's take a look at Big Ducks Sentry as well. Take a peek and see for fun. So yeah, this is like a base build. Yeah. And what Bob's basically talking about is just having energy attack, HP, and then an Odin's Blessing for HP. Get your heals. And that's a really good budget build. And then from there, yeah, you can start working in OBs to replace, like, crazy. But yeah, because you want the attack eventually, I suppose. You lose a lot of HP equipping all those Odin's Blessings. You gain attack and other stats, so surely it's worth it. And the big boys know what they're doing. But you lose a lot of HP. And with no PvP cards, it's probably in our best interest to preserve some of this HP where we can. Yeah, like that. That's the ticket. That's the ticket, because ours is ugly. My Sentry looked like dog do right now. And he needs help. So, we're going to help him. Yeah, we'll do that here. We'll do like heal here, and then pretty much this we can just leave. We could, like, surely him ignoring defense is more important than a little bit of dodge. But we're not going to get a ton of ignore defense out of, just some 6-star Uru. So I'm not sure if it's even worth wasting them. Might be better to save for the combines and just try and get more OBs, man. Try and get more OBs. I'm so glad that I dropped everything, stalled it all out so I could scroll up in chat and read that message. I'm so glad, man. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done. I probably would not do that. Goat, I would not prioritize my ABXL characters over my PvP characters because it's not how I play this account. So I wouldn't do that. Potentially. Don't know. Don't know. At that point, I would probably go and I would look at what the Spicy Boys are doing. And I would say, are they, you know, they have attack OBs, right? Right? Maybe not. Let's find out. What's up, Jermaine? What's going on, dude? What up, Kush? What's happening? Good to see you, brother. Let's see here. So what's Nadar got going on? Weird. Strange. Huh. It's trippy. Yeah, I would leave that up to people for their own accounts, man. It's not. I would not say that as a general rule, you should not put attack Odin's Blessings on your PvP characters. If you like ABXL and you care more about that, sure, but that's just a matter of which characters you're prioritizing. I wouldn't split them up myself. I would either make someone strong or not. I would either invest in them or not. So, like with Hulk, I'm not gonna give Hulk heal Odin's Blessings. No way. He would love to have them, but I'm not gonna do that. I just don't want to. I don't prioritize it. I don't prioritize that over PvP. I don't prioritize the attack. Yeah, we're talking about small increments, man. So it's actually, since you asked, right? Since you brought it up, in my opinion, it's potentially more beneficial to have the PvP characters stacked up than the ABXL characters, because what the hell am I pushing for, GOAT? What's that magic OB gonna get me in ABXL? What's it really gonna net me? Is it gonna net me another reward? Is it gonna push me up into the next reward tier? Kinda doubt it. Possible. I guess for me, if I really cared and I really wanted to min-max, I would look at my scores, look at the characters, and say, am I close to pushing into the next tier? Does it matter? Is it gonna matter? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, you can just check yourself. Why are you being an asshole here? Okay. Love that. Yeah. So for me, I wouldn't make a hard rule about it. That's for sure. But yeah, I think what we'll do for now is get heals on this guy so we can get the extra HP. I'll probably wait till I hit tier 4 just to be a good boy. Just wait. It's all a small increase. Exactly, my friend. Precisely. So heals for sure. Get rid of the dodge. And I'll probably wait on the ignore defense and then come up with a plan for which OBs I want to equip, which ones I need to equip. Like, I probably want to save room for some ignore defense since we're short on it. Maybe I can find some. Just don't want to be in a hurry. Like, I'm not going to over equip crit rate. You know what I'm saying? If we don't need it, there's no reason to. We'll just be patient, leave the double HP and the double attack, and equip heals where we can. And I think that's a good start for us at least. I have a conquest on Sentry. We have a mighty conquest. I don't know why you're mad about that. I'd be stoked if I was in the top 50. Energy? Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, like, oh, because the greed cuts? Yeah, interesting, because you already get the extra attack from the greed, that kind of thing. Weird. Not supposed to use supports for normal, but I guess I just decided I would because I like leader. That's definitely a way you can do that. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, so I'm not, look. I'm not in the top tiers of PvP in this game. I don't know if I ever will be. But what I do know is that people say you need a greed on your Sentry, and I think that that is true, but more true the further you get. Man, I love you guys. It's ridiculous. Everybody's like, what about me? What about me? Why don't you see me? No, I don't have any room on the friends list right this second, brother. I can check, but the friends list usually stays full. People are pretty active. Every once in a while I get an open slot, but yeah, no, they're totally invisible, man. Smells like young people. Don't have the old and gray here yet. Don't have the old and gray. The patience. This is my CTP of patience right here. That's it. The CTP of patience. What I keep equipped, it's how I survive. It's the best use for the CTP of patience. Equip it and learn how to use it. Yeah, I don't think we'll do 20. I think 20 for us is unrealistic. I don't think we're going to have 20 Odin's Blessings or Sentry. But, yeah, I won't get into breaking that down anymore, but I don't have a lot of better options for them. I already put a bunch of magics and shit on my ABL characters, and frankly, I wish I wouldn't have done that. So, there you go. You know? Oh, it's time for some Gamora. I don't want to play Gamora. I feel like playing Black Widow. So we're gonna play Black Widow. Let's go. Let's give her Nick and Shuri. There we go. And we'll let Natasha do whatever she can. The PvP character in ABX for funsies. I have a level 80 Silver Surfer and a level 80 Thanos, both with mighty authority. Who would perform better in TBA and otherworld battles? I would guess, well, a couple things. One, they're different. Two, Thanos. Three, go test it. Bam! They're different types of characters, but honestly, Thanos probably does better with the authority. But, you know, I think Silver Surfer is the better character, so it's a weird comparison. But test it and let us know. Hard thing to test, though, you know what I mean? Because they're so different. One being a reflect character, one being not that, so. Gotta remember, I don't have a proc anymore, so I can just do whatever the hell I want. Go, Black Widow, go! Yeah! She sounds so gross, man. Why you gotta sound so gross when you win, Natasha? Dropping helicopters. Boom. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I score 10 million with frickin' Black Widow. Like, what? Really, there's a cancel in there somewhere. 20 seconds! Go, Natasha, go! This is your chance! that got all looped up backwards and stuff, but don't matter. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Nice try, Natasha. It was a really good effort. Really good effort. I know. Come on with it. Let's go. Yeah, co-op skill would have done it too. Co-op skill would have done it. Hold on. That was fun. Is Jorge here? What's up, dude? What's going on, man? Oh, geez. Usually just some combination of Storm and Doctor Strange if I can. Null, Thor, that kind of stuff. And then Shuri, M'Baku, and Valkyrie for supports. For zombie survival. That is an interesting point. Got who I was playing for a sec. Really bad placement. Really bad. And I missed the point. No, 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 no. Yeah, Polaris is tier 1, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if she gets the Mega tier 2 at this point, frankly. Whoa, 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 Storm. No, that's all wackadoodle. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, for the co-op skill, but I usually don't even use it, to be honest, so. You can do it however you like, man. You can use Black Widow. You can do it with your hat off. You can do it with your shoes off. Shoot, you can do it with your shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, no big deal. You can do it with BlueStacks driving. You can do it with yourself driving. You can do it with green eggs. You can do it with yellow eggs. It's up to you, baby. It's all about how you shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely, it's about what you've got on your account and how hard you want to try. But I liked my answer. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. Really? That hit me, huh? Okay. If you say so. Falling apart. Love it. Oh, come on, baby. 0 frame rate. Holy shit. Really cool. Love that. That's really cool. I don't even give a shit. All these kids talking shit. Why would I even try that hard? Boom, 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 boom. I got a better idea. Let's just have some fun. Much better idea. Damn. Oh, where's my other mic? Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Nice timing there. Oh, good times. With it good. I'm surprised BlueStacks kept it together. Good job. Good job, Stackers. Good job. All right. All right, what's next? I think that's just about it, man. We could look at another account or two. Suppose. Any takers? For real, shoes on the head might be a good idea, man. Oh, the balance OBs? Yeah, the balance OBs are just kind of like extra energy attack. I would say you use balance OBs on less meta characters for the most part, just to get extra attack. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Look at your Sentry's Uru. Look at the inside of my ass. How about that, bro? Look at your Sentry's Urus. Drop your Sentry off a cliff. Your Sentry goes in the bin. That's where your Sentry goes, brother. Do I give Mighty Greed to Null or Sentry? They both like it. I'm personally of the opinion that if you're like me early on your account and you kind of have to make a choice, then I like Greed on Null and Conquest on Sentry. I guess end game with Brilliance and stuff, maybe that's reversed. I don't know, but that's just not where I'm at. So, what's up, Ryan? Yes, sir, we did. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got that ironed out pretty damn quick, which is nice. Let's see. Faster capped. Yeah. Exactly. Just for like extra attack, basically. So, you're not going to see balance OBs on like end game, like mainstay PvP characters from like the big boys, I don't think, because they're less desirable than all the other ones. But all of us scrubs don't have access to that kind of Odin's blessings. So you might give a character some extra attack. Basically, you could just give them, instead of like, if I didn't need, let's say, this ignore defense, which I probably need, I could replace it with balance OBs for some extra attack if I wanted to. And that I might do on like an ABXL character to bump a little extra attack, something like that. Balance OBs, they're the ones that are like physical and energy attack. Oops. I'm sure we've got some, but I don't remember which one they are. Oh no. There it is. That's the guy. Yeah. That's the one. We got a regeneration, Damien. What's up, Damien? How you doing, brother? We got a regen from our CTP chests. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't even use them, and I think, yeah, exactly, right? So on like big builds, I think people stay away from them because they don't add other stats that you need. But for scrubby free-to-plays like me, yeah, like you could put it on, I don't know, characters that aren't going to get full Odin's Blessings builds, but you want to sneak some extra attack in there. All right, man. Anybody for an account check? Now's the time. Throw in a couple here. You don't have Colossus new uniform or Hela. That's tough. Somebody answer that? Yeah, because Sentry, that's the thing. Sentry can self-lead. He provides his own debuff removal, so like you don't necessarily need Wasp. Sure. What's going on with you, Sarkle? And Jorge. What account is that, Jorge? Appreciate that, Issa. We'll see. It depends on if we don't have any actual help to dispense here. All right. What's your IGN, Sarkle? I got you on the friends list or something. I think it's just like Sarkle in game. If I'm not mistaken. I passed you. There you are. There you are. How's you doing at 150? I don't think we've looked at your account in a long time, homie. Dude, looking good, man. 2 6ers and 5s. Let's go. I like how you end up with the 6-pack of 6ers once you're all done with all this. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, take a look at your cards. Oh, sure. It's good, man. Got that dodge blue. Celebrate the W's, you know? Got that dodge blue. Hey, and you got that, that's right. You got that beautiful 7 quality. I don't know if we saw this already, but these are so nice. We may have already seen this. 7 quality with all basic attack, and the proc is just absolutely epic. Biz attack, crit damage, pretty good roll on the bottom. Energy attack blue is nice. Attack speed blue, yes sir. And then the other ones are a little tough. Little tough. Cards haven't changed much. Yeah, working on White Fox, trying to get her dialed in. Bottom of the card looks pretty nice. Missing an attack stat, and then that would just be money. I think one of these can roll. I don't know what else can roll here off the top of my head. It's crazy to think someday I'll probably have all these bonus options memorized. Let's see here. Colors this blue bummer. Crit rate, crit damage, ignore defense, max HP. Yes, sir. Oh, that's looking good. Expensive to roll, though. And then the Luna card. Really good start, dude. I wouldn't come back to this for a while. I would just leave that, right? Yep. Cold resist is just like haunting you. Making progress, though, dude. They're looking good. And then you had, was it this one? Ignore defense. No, this one's only got 2. That one just had the dodge. Max speed. Yeah. Yeah, these 2 are getting there, man. I'd leave that one alone, and this one's getting close. You don't mind rolling these all, though? Like saving this for a discount, since you have to lock so many stars here, and then working on one of the ones that you don't have to spend so many crystals on? Yeah, Venom in a closed room. Let's go. All right. Yeah, it looks good, man. You just keep working. But I guess that is one thing I would suggest, is maybe consider doing some of the rolls that require less crystal locks when there isn't a discount, unless you're only rolling on discount. And then you just keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. Oh, gotcha. So you kind of just know one's coming. Do you know which one for sure? You'd rotate out. I mean, yeah, like the PvE set if you replace number 9. Man, that's a tough call. Yeah, not sure. I mean, I want to say at that point, like, especially depending on how developed this card set is, like if you've got like 15, 20% Pierce going on here, you know what I mean? 15 or 20% after this card's removed. Yeah, I suppose. I would say it depends on how close you are to, you know, actually making a PvP set of cards, I guess. If you're like, basically you'll have the new Avengers number 9 card and that's it when you pull it off, then yeah, what Nadar said might be a good option. Because then you can hang on to the PvP relevance for a while. I think that's pretty smart. You do have to like spend more crystals, but like it's long, like it's like short game versus long game, and neither's necessarily the better choice, right? So like, or clearly I should say the better choice, at least not to me. So you could leave this on, get the HP proc for PvP for now, replace this with Ghost Rider. But then if you ever do go back to full PvE here, I guess you just have to put Baby Spidey back on. And you don't even have to, right? So no, it's pretty minor choice. Nadar's a smart cookie though, and plays a lot of this game, so somebody's whose advice I do heed, that is for sure. That is for sure. Interesting, yeah, so, but one of those two, right? You said 3 cards you were thinking about. Yeah. There you go, sure. That sounds good. And then you've got a really solid set for however long, right? And then you could start building a PvP in a card set in the background once you get enough Pierce. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There was another choice there, but I was like, not that one. Yeah, but Nadar just demonstrates it all the time. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? He just keeps, bam, bam, bam. Dude's heating up like every day, dude. And then every third day, he's on fire. Boom, shakalaka. So you got to keep up with that. It's a lot of hard work, dude. You know what I'm saying? All right. Null's looking good, man. Looking hungry. Tearing it up. Power of Angry Hulk. You do you. I'm just kidding. Nobody does what I do. I don't know. It sure works for me, though, man. I cannot tell you how strong that has felt in, like, lower tiers of PvP. And it could just be Null being Null, but I feel like I beat up a lot of other Nulls that I should not beat up. A lot. Let's see here. Yeah. That's good. Good. Let's check all your OBs. I'm just kidding. Oh, shoot. Venom's got the 0.9 per 1. Good. Competition, great. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Circle knows what's up. I'm sure you're planning on tier 4ing this Storm. There's no way. She's just sitting at tier 3. Bro, you got like delicious tier 4s for days over here. Spicy. There's that damn effect, man, that just takes forever. Just go by, I go mighty. Matt, we're good. Where's your other one? Storm, yeah. Luna and Storm. Beautiful, dude, beautiful. You lucky duck. How'd you do that? I seem to remember you talking about that when you did it. Yeah, nice brillies, dude. Oh, give me just a chat. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? I recognize your IGN. It's been a while. What have I done? Not what I meant to do. That's for sure. No? All right, let's try that again because I definitely messed it up. There we go. Much better. Okay. So yeah, Storm, great option for a tier 4, obviously. Tier 4 this match. What are you doing? What are you doing? Got a brilliant CTP comp. Give her a tier 4. Tear the game apart. That's so crazy, dude. Yeah, dude. Crazy luck. Ryan, for real. Hey, man. Everything takes gold. Everything takes clicks, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Working on it. We're working on Storm. But seriously, work her to tier 4. Work her all the way to tier 4. Because, man, that's going to be a spicy build, dude. And then, yeah, you've got great tier 4 options. Are you kidding me, dude? Your trouble's going to be what order to do them in, huh, Sarkle? If anything. Hey, what's up, Dat Frog? Good to see you, brother. I like that, Frog. I like your picture on your thingy, your profile picture. Let's see here. So, yeah, I would probably go Storm. Then, oh, golly. You have Luna, so we're going to cut her value quite a bit. So maybe Storm. Oh, brother, man, that's a hard choice. Do you have a plan, Circle? There it is. Storm next, and then after that, no idea. Because it's a tough call, man. After that, you've got like kind of these three, I guess, are the ones I'm eyeballing. Cost-wise, Hulk is easy. Yeah, so you could go Storm Hulk for a price break if you want to get some done quick. It's a good option. I don't really think you can go wrong here if you stay sort of in this pocket. So Scarlet Witch is good. Great. I'm thinking about coverage. I'm just thinking about what days they're going to cover for you. And I think these two cover more. There's some overlap here, I believe. A little bit, maybe not. I need a little chart of the ABXL days, man. Like a convenient one that's easy to look at. But Jean Grey still has quite a bit of coverage. I'm just not an expert on her, so like I don't know her days that she covers off the top of my head. She can do like some of the Universal villain stuff and things like that, and but she gets crowded out by a lot of this. The reason I'm like is because I'm looking at who's covering. Like, you know, usually we say Gwenpool, right? But if somebody's got Luna with a brilliant competition, that cuts into Gwenpool's value as a tier 4 a lot. And then the same thing is true for some of these overlapping characters, right? That can cover the same days. So Jean Grey is basically crowded out on all her sort of extra days that she picks up because you have the characters to cover those days, right? So I think you go like Storm. I don't know. That is such a tough call. Let's look at builds. I say Storm, then an expensive one, then a cheap one. So Storm, then either Jean Grey or Scarlet Witch, and then get your Hulk done. Because then you keep Cadence for another World Boss Legend Plus team as well. Because if you go Storm, Jean, Scarlet Witch, you're going to be doing 2 expensive tier 4s. Back to back. Are these guys actually, what is her tier 4? It's not extra cost, is it? Is Jean Grey's even extra cost? I'll go into that. It's been a long time since I even thought about tier 4 costs. It's like, yeah, it's extra cost. But they're like, was she 1.5 or 1.5, right? Like Doctor Strange, same cost, I believe. Yeah. And then Jean is, but is Jean double? Is she like more? Sorry, that's what I'm tripping on. Some of the, like Thanos. Thanos costs more. Is that true for the tier 4 step? Where it's 2x, and then is it 1.5 for Strange and Wanda? Anyways, this is something like that. So anyways, my point being, yeah, that like, oh, they're both 2x. Thank you, bros. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, if you went Storm, Jean, Wanda, you're looking at like 1x, 2x, 2x, where you could go 1x, 2x, 1x. And I would probably do that. I'm spending so much time on this one decision, but it's interesting to me. Because you're looking at building your next World Boss Legend Plus team, and that way you get it just a little bit faster by not doing 2x cost tier 4s in a row. Did you have anything else you had questions about besides me just like tripping on which tier 4 I would do next? Yeah, and I am thinking Jean next because I think you cover more ground with Jean. Not to mention, I always forget it. I don't always forget it, but it's easy to undervalue her PvP value, which she does still have. It's just not as good as a lot of other characters. But she has Revive, and she can do some work. And just that Revive alone can be really helpful in Otherworld battle and stuff. So she does have value in PvP. Yeah, what Sharon just said, exactly. Yeah, you get extra value, plus you get the other days, so. Cool. Count's looking good, man. That's for sure. Looking really good. Gotcha, Scooby. Oh! All right, let's take a look at this fella right here. You know what? We're getting fired up. Probably not, man. We can probably take a look. All right, thin ass thick. Let's take a look at this thing. What's going on, dude? Swords are looking spicy. You've almost got the 6-pack. Let's go. Looking good, man. Season's flipping over, dude. Good luck. I hope you get one of your last 2 swords here, man. Yeah. Just reminded myself recently. Oh, what's up, Circle? Did you come up with something else? Oh, no. Sorry. Gotcha. Converting runes in the craft. Like, I hadn't thought of that before because I never had necessity for it on this account, but it's going to be something really nice moving forward. Woo! Getting spicy with the cards. Let's go. How many you got? I'm just going to go through these and just go through the keep stats, right? Versus the not keep stats, because you know a lot about what's going on here with these cards. You probably don't need a ton of my advice, but we'll see. All attacks is delicious. Cooldown good. Ignore defense good. Max HP good. Too bad. Energy attack good. Cooldown good. Crit damage good. Ignore defense good. Max HP good. Crowd control time, it's okay if you got enough dodge. And here's some dodge. All attack. Cold resist. Mind resist. Boo. All attack good. Ignore defense good. Max HP good. Dodge good. And you probably know all this again, but I'm just going through, taking a look. Here we got all attacks, great, cooldown, crit damage, ignore defense, max HP, and only poison resist at the top, poisoning the quality of this card with its crap. Look at that bottom roll, holy shite. What do you got here? All basics good, cooldown good, crit damage good, ignore defense, max HP good, crowd control time being the stinker, sitting there being red. Good luck with that, my friend. Bottom roll is amazing here, absolutely awesome. Your bonus option rolls, bro, are the talk of the town. These are sick. In fact, that is what I call juicy. All right. Seriously though, dude, crit rate, cooldown, proc, fantastic. Yeah, and you like, yeah. Proc, crit damage, and then here you got crit rate, energy attack, recovery rate. So this one probably the worst out of all of them, and it's still good, and you still got 7. And then actually, no, this one might be the worst. This one's the worst. This one's bad enough that I would question it. This is the only one where I'd be like, maybe not. But at least you have Fizz Attack. I know you like these 7s, though, I can tell. So there you go. Good luck, man, with that last bit of work on those cards. Good luck, my friend. That's the hard spot. Gotcha. This is you, Jacob? Yes. Saving your rerolls for Luna? Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you're cooking with those. Good job focusing on those bottom options as well. I think a lot of people probably sleep on that once they because it gets difficult, man. You got to save up like 100 mythic cards plus to roll at these bottom options once you're at that phase of card building. And I think a lot of people just neglect that. Hey, what up, Desmond? How you doing, brother? Because it's just easy, out of sight, out of mind. You know, you start stacking up mythics and you just forget. Hey, let's go. 180 up top, 60 ambush proc, beautiful CTP. Looking real good, man. Spicy. I'm not even here. We'll go through a speed slideshow just for you for fun here. Nice artifacts, man. Nice Emma artifact as well with the 6er. Carnage with the 6er. Let's go. Nice greed. A better build than she deserves. I love it. Let's go. Looking good, man. Looking good. Oh, yeah. I would tier 4 him lickety split before he loses any more value. That's just me, though. I don't know what else. Actually, I take it back. I don't know what the hell you do on this account. Are you kidding me? You've got so much juice here. This is crazy. That's juicy, man. That's a juicy build on a juicy character. For sure. You got Maddie over here with the 5-star artifact. Golly. Gadzooks. It's looking good, man. Yeah, you're not hurting for much, are you? Let's see. But you are still in a good, your account building, man. So let's see here. Got them. Got Carnage. Wolverine. And your Surfer. Okay, so you've got your symbiotes locked in, man. She will do, so I cannot see any reason to rush her to tier 4. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see any reason that you need her tier 4 necessarily. Besides, obviously the upper echelons of PvP, you can't be messing around with level 80 characters for the most part. They'll die faster, it'll cause problems with the cadence of the fight. But, especially over builds like this, or even this, I can't, there's nothing she gets, right, from her tier 4 that's gonna propel her through the roof, you know what I mean? So she can kind of chill. And really, less than talking shit about her, I'm pointing out something that's actually kind of nice about her, which she appears to get the majority of her value at level 80, which is that she's a really good passive debuff removal for Otherworld battle and stuff like that, right? So good. And I would probably do, I just get clapped by, I don't know how Adam performs for people at the high end of PvP. I know he gets used, so he performs well enough to be one of the staple characters. But I know that where I'm at, dude, this guy is a menace. And he's mainly a menace, it seems, because of who he counters and how he counters. It can be pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. This guy will take out my null, dude. Like, for some reason, the way he interacts with null, my Sentry at level 80, I feel like, is more likely to kill an Adam Warlock than my null sometimes. For whatever, you know what I think it is he just does huge glass cannon damage, right? So he'll brick my null down to his passive. And then by the time he goes down, resurrects, and does it again, my null's immortality expires and he just gets clapped. Because the damage is so spiky. And then the way his defenses work, man, with some builds, I don't know if it's good artifacts or what, but he's tough to take down sometimes, depending. Of course, I'm just talking about where I'm at. You know, it's different. Yeah, right? And then I can't even imagine with like a super spicy endgame build. Just crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, I would probably look at that. I wouldn't tell a person with an account like this what they should do for the most part, because it seems like you kind of know. You got a direction. But yeah, this is a really nice looking account, man. Really nice. It looks like you were probably heading down that road anyways. Got the authority on Spider-Man. Last symbiote, that's why I was looking at Spider-Man. Like the last of your symbiotes. Yeah, and without the whole team and Franklin with the artifact, which you may have. I don't know if you have Franklin in the artifact down here. Probably, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, you could do Fantastic Four, but Adam Warlock, I think, is way more important than any member of the Fantastic Four right now, for sure. Oh, yeah, Team Up Collection helping a lot. What's up, Vrat? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming by the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm just kind of enjoying your account, I'm not going to lie. So, your Adam Warlock looks really spicy, and I would probably tier 4 him. You know I love Magic. I just don't know where she fits into what you need. So... But I like Magic more than this, man, because I feel like this kind of stuff is good, but only after you've covered the like base, like what, you know, like top 8 PvP characters or whatever. You've got your Carnage, you've got your Adam Warlock, you've got your Magic, you've got your Sentry and Null, and you've, you know, maybe not Thanos, maybe not Magic, whoever, but you've got that whole base done, because this is just such a huge investment. You need Franklin. I mean, you have most of it, but then you need Sue as well, and then you need there to be restrictions and bans, so almost always better to go for this kind of stuff, I would say. Anyhow, thanks for letting us look at your account. Hopefully there was anything interesting or helpful in that review. Appreciate you sharing. Take a look at Marino real quick. Marino! What's up, bro? Got going on? 189 on the badge, so we've been playing for a minute. Looks like you're excited for that Otherworld battle season reset. We gotta wait for a discount, so it'll be a couple more weeks after that, but then we'll come in and tear up our swords, man. Hope we can all get some 5 gemmers, something. I'm ready for another 5er. I'm not even dreaming of 6ers, man. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, hopefully I helped a little bit. I don't know. It really is a tough choice at that point, because you're like, you have a lot of good options, right? So it's really just finding the best option, and that can be hard for like me from the outside to do, but maybe that helps. Hopefully that helps with the Adam Warlock and stuff, and maybe it'll help make a decision. This is spicy. All this Pierce, so spicy. What do you got going on with your stats though? Pretty nice, man. Control time and poison resist are the only ones that are suspect here, and crowd control time isn't a bad stat. It's just where ignore defense goes. And you've got ignore defense over here. Beautiful card here. Beautiful roll here. You want that proc on the bottom, in my humble opinion. What's crazy is this is an absolutely banger roll on the bottom as well, if you weren't worried about that proc. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's actually a really nice roll. Let's see here. Yeah, and the top of that card's beautiful. Dodge, max HP, Fizz defense, movement speed, cooldown, mind resist. This one, you probably want to repair at some point, and when you do, just lock cooldown, max HP, and dodge. I would probably let the rest of this roll. You don't want movement speed or Fizz defense on this set of cards. Let's see here. All basics, attack speed, all basics, flame resist, move speed, recovery rate. So here's similar. When you come back to fix this, I would lock these 3 and roll the 3 on top. And then, oh, I didn't look at your bottom options here. Fizz, energy, recovery rate. Not bad at all on the bottom of that card. The double attack stats is really nice. Love to see it. Oh, is this Jacob? No, this is Marino. Oh, got you. Got you. You've got White Fox. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Jacob. I'm starting to get tired, man. I'll get lost. Anyhow, yeah, good stats here. Same thing, though. Lock the 3 and then roll the 3 up top. And then here we've got same thing. 3 on bottom good, 3 on top bad. Someday you come back and re-roll these 1 at a time. And then the bottom of this one is okay. But especially if you're like crit damage capped, look into these maybe. Might be worth getting something better. The 7s are really nice, but I just kind of preach that like gospel, that I think getting 5 to 7 quality with really good bonus options is better than 7 quality with bad bonus options. However, none of your cards here really have bad bonus options. Like this is decent. Decent to good. Crit damage, fizz attack, and then lightning resist is obviously bad. So, and there's no proc on this one to get that you want. So, and then yeah, like here, that's a 5, but would be nice. Here you can get the proc. Here is the one where like, this is a really tough call. Leave it up to you. Because like I said, these aren't bad bonus options. I just think that's an interesting thing to talk about because I think a lot of people value the 7 over the bonus options, but you, my friend, are doing both, which is even better. Right? So there you go. Mighty. It's annoying. I mean, I got to start reading. You telling me I got to start reading whether that says mighty or brilliant? You know what kind of effort that takes? Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Gadzooks. All right. Loving the CTP account, man. That was such a ballin' event. It's one of those events that people come to the game or come back to the game and they're like, I should have kept playing the game. Because you don't have 2 mighty CTPs of competition if you weren't hanging out for that event. Unless you bought them. God, that was a nice gift, man. It really was a nice gift. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, all your rages look like they're rolled. Everything looks good. Everything looks good, man. Okay. 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 So... man, you got a lot of your PvP mainstays chilling down here, dude. Look at this cluster F. Look at this. Look at this handful of delicious looking PvP characters waiting to ascend. So Sentry is obviously a really good target for your account. You've got the artifact. You've got the mighty CTP of Greed. Rolled really well, by the way. Not perfect, but really well. And obviously it's going to be much stronger than either of these guys, and these guys are 2 cost, so you might as well just go with the Sentry, right? Right. It's actually, I'm like changing that. I'm going to call it a CTP of Library. I actually loved that. It just like cracked me up, man. That was so good. The CTP of Library. I think it's funny because the CTP of Competition was such a bad name. Like CTP of Library is actually like a better or equivalently good name to that, if you asked me. Anyways, I would say, Al, it's Al! Congrats on the rage, dude. Yes, I would love to. And also, did you equip that judgment yet? I left a note that you asked about it yesterday, and I totally forgot about you. So if you want, we can take a look at both of those things. Sentry first. Ooh, man. See, now, okay, so if this account was me, right? I'm looking at this. You've got PvE days lined up, and this may be somebody who does not care much for PvP. I don't think it is because you've built all these PvP characters, so I assume you're into PvP. you have your PvE bases pretty well covered. You've got combat heroes, combat villains, blast villains, mutant days covered. You've got Venom, you've got Gwenpool tier 4, you've got Luna Snow tier 4. So like your days, and you've even got Captain Marvel tier 4 with a rage for your universal female day. So can probably even, I mean, like you want to build her, but she can probably chill because you've got the day covered for now, and she doesn't have a CTP or level 80 yet. I would go Sentry next, and then I personally would do, that's a tough call. I want to say Magic, but you only have the 3-star artifact, so I'm going to betray my girl and say I probably wouldn't prioritize her. Oh, that's a tough call. Expensive is the problem. Very expensive. So going from Sentry to Silver Surfer is going to hurt. Yeah. But looking at your options here. Oh, you already got it equipped. All right. Well, we can take a look for the rage. Absolutely. Yeah, you're late, Desmond. You missed it. Tong dropping knowledge earlier, man. Let's see. Yeah, maybe you just bite the bullet and do it. I wouldn't say, you know, Thanos next to save some resources. I would just do Silver Surfer instead. I think he's the better investment. Even though this maybe isn't the best CTP for him, it doesn't matter. I think he's the better investment. So maybe you go like here, here. I don't know that it's going to get much better. Oh, God. Better for Magic. I don't know if you'll get another artifact. She is nice and cheap. So get that done. If you need a cheaper cost, tier 4. Make sure your ABXL days are covered. You don't have like Gladiator or anything. Do you have Gladiator unlocked? I'm just double checking. I'm trying to give you good advice here, doing the best I can. It looks like no Gladiator, which is totally fine. So Thor is covering those days. Anyways, just make sure all your ABXL days are covered because it's hard for me to see. Dude, that's a tough call with Loki. I don't think I would right now. I just feel like he is so close to getting pushed out the door, man. So close. Plus no CTP just yet. So good call for ABL, but I think I would go with your Sentry. If you need a cheap tier 4 after that, I would go with either Magic or maybe even Cyclops. There's a couple reasons to tier 4 Cyclops. You would have to weigh if those reasons are things you're interested in. He's a World Boss Legend. Plus, unlock, he assists Storm in getting the highest scores on one of her days for ABL. He is the best lead, and he's able to use the co-op skill with her for that day. He's also a very good support for a lot of characters in World Boss Legend. So I think he's a pretty good option, even though I'm hesitant to recommend support tier 4s. But yeah, if you go Sentry and then you want something cheap, I would do one of these guys. And then if you want something expensive, I would go here, and then maybe another cheapie, and then here. And then look at Thanos, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of tier 4s. So it's going to take time no matter what. We'll probably have new meta contenders by the time you can get through all this. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps a tiny bit with the order. If not, you know, there you go. All right. Let's take a look at your account, Al. You got to give me your IGN one more time, my friend. Sorry about that. I could go hunt it down, but easier this way. Oh, hey, honey. I know. We didn't see you today. Oh, well, you just don't care. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, it has to be a quick one. No one summoned you. Nobody summoned you. Good day, madam. I said good day. All right, you are a good girl. You are a good girl. You're so cute when you sit and wait. You guys can't see it. She sits down here and waits so good. Okay. Last sip of coffee. Let's grab this IGN here. And for this one, we are just looking right quickly to see what you're doing with your shiny new CTP of Rage. Let's go take a look. You had a little luck with the Rages. That's nice. Oh, brother. Oh, my friend. Yeah, I would say Strange is where you probably want that first rage. You could, so it's tough. Like, people are going to say, oh, well, Storm wants a CTP of competition. She does, but where the hell are you going to get a CTP of competition at this point? You know what I'm saying? If you're free to play, I don't know when that next opportunity is, but one of these two is almost assuredly where I would put that CTP of Rage. Yeah. Yeah. So Scarlet Witch, I would not say is on the same level as Strange and Storm. Strange is closer to max build and has his artifact. I think I'd go Strange. Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy call. He's closer to being built anyways, has his artifact. Storm, if like by some miracle you're able to get a CTP of competition somehow, that might be better for her. So, or not might, I think it is. I'm thinking about the regular to regular comparison. Rage to competition. I can't remember exactly how that panned out, but I think it was exact same results, if I recall. So Strange, yeah, would be a great place for that CTP of Rage, brother. Grats, my friend. I think you're one of the few. It wasn't a very rage-filled day for the CTP chests. You know what I'm saying? And then I just saw somebody. I see you, Sharon. Give me just a sec. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I saw somebody new. I don't even know how I'm going to say that name. Oh, Ghost Freak. How's that? How'd I do? Ghost Frevik? Ghost Frevik? Jahxt Frevk? Take your pick. Take your pick. This one's easy. Mad stupid. That's easy. Let me know if you got any specific questions, man, because Ghost Freak. Nice, got it the first time. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. So let me know if you have any specific questions, because your account is pretty well progressed here. So going through it and giving you advice about everything would probably be useless for you, and or maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Okay, because you might want to do some changes here, man. I'm not going to give you advice you don't want, but you definitely got some moves you could make here to improve this card set dramatically. Tell you that. But what did you ask about? Who to tier 4 next? Let's take a look and see. Yeah, man, your cards, brother. I'm going to go look at your cards, whether you like it or not. Because you got lots of tier 4s, man. That's okay. Good. We'll go take a look, man. Hopefully we can give you some good advice. So, yeah, because you're cooking in your roster, brother. You said you're doing Wolverine. Okay, you got Wolverine locked in. Man, hopefully you can find him. I don't know how he does with that, but I can't imagine amazing. There are much better CTPs for Wolverine if you can find them. Greed or a Conquest, I believe, is a much better option. Who to do after that, though, is a good question. Ooh, you have access to a lot of options to make this kind of tough. Four-star artifact. Emma, holy smokes, my friend. You have unlocked a lot of characters. Good deal, dude. Good deal. Okay, one thing at a time. So, you got Wolverine coming up. I'm going to peek. Your ABXL days have got to be covered here. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, you're finding some combo of this that's working for every day. It looks like maybe, you know, you got Thor. A universal villain, you've got Jean, right? Or Null. So yeah, you're good. You're good, man. Yeah, you're looking at maybe tier 4ing her for your universal female hero. I'm guessing. So, I suppose these two immediately are like, you know, the meta that you want. This guy for PvP, this gal for PvE. And then as we get lower, you just sort of get into more like less desirable options, right? So I honestly think going from Wolverine to Scarlet Witch might be the way to go. You've got their uniforms. They're both going to cover, you know, like be meta characters that you need. Wolverine for PvP, Scarlet Witch for ABXL. And then after that, you might look into... Do you have Cyclops' uniform? No, it looks like you don't. Maybe you pick that up. Maybe you tier 4 Cyclops. Maybe you tier 4 Taskmaster, get the female uniform for combat female. I don't think, unless you're hiding the uniform for Crescent, she's not going to do it for you. So that might be an option in the future. Hela makes a good tier 4. You have her artifact, so that's nice. She makes a good tier 4 for PvP. Emma Frost, as long as you've got her newest uniform. If you did not get it, do not build her. But if you did pick up her uniform, she can be decent for Team Battle Arena. Maybe. We'll see. I think she does all right. I think it depends on who you have. You have a mighty competition to give to somebody. Okay, there's one. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Luna. So, I would probably... What's up, Jivaroon? How you doing, man? What I would probably do, Ghost Freak, is consider maybe waiting for a CTP unequipped discount and getting this Mighty Greed off of your Jean. Jean does well in PvP or PvE, excuse me, so like ABL and stuff, with the competition. I think she actually is one of the good targets for it. So you could pull this off, right? Equip your competition here, enjoy the score on Jean Grey, milk this uniform while you have it, and you have the tier 4. And then you free up a Greed, bro. And you could, under the same unequipped discount, get this regen off of your Wolverine, give him the Greed. Oh, never mind. I would pull this energy off your Null and give him the Greed. I'm just kidding. But anyways, do something like that. Do a little switcheroo, right? Because it's going to cost you a little bit of crystals, but it looks like you're maybe light spending anyways. And then you can... She's okay in PvP, but you don't really want a PvP CTP on her, right? Yeah. So that might be a good option. If you're not trying to swap anything around, it's a little harder to tell you what to do with a CTP of competition. Because at that point, we're just talking about like putting it on characters that do good with a rage, basically. And at that point, it's almost better to just hang on to the mighty comp to make sure you're getting it on the right target than to equip it to someone who doesn't really need it. Yeah, in fact, at some point, my friend, if you are light spending on the game, you could consider getting the, I think it's like $8 or something like that, US or something like that. And I don't want to make any assumptions about whether you're spending or not or whatever, but you can get the ability to remove and equip CTPs as much as you want for like a number of days. And one of those might benefit you. And then getting in Discord with some people with a lot of experience and talking to them about maybe moving some CTPs around, because you might be able to get some pretty good benefits from doing that, as well as like putting rages, yeah, on characters that would benefit from them more. Just a thought. Yeah, you don't have to, because I don't think you're like that far down that road, but you do have quite a few. Yeah, thanks, I know. Yeah, €8 for 24 hours of unequips. Right? Hey, Toy, what's going on, dude? And what's up, Mr. Monch? I think I said hi, but hi again, just in case. Yeah, that's something you could consider, because then you could like maybe get the CTP of competition on her, move the Greed to him, unequip the energy, pull the Rage off of Namor, put the Rage on Scarlet Witch. You got a lot of options, so that might be a really good choice. And then yeah, for tier 4s, I think Wolverine's great. Scarlet Witch is a really good option, and then after that, it gets a little more complicated, I think. But yeah, hopefully that helps, my friend. Hopefully that helps. All right, and then there was one other person. I don't know. We're just getting crazy now. I was just going to look at 1 or 2 accounts, and look at us go. Sharon, what you got, dude? You're on one of my lists. You're either on the friends list or... Where are you? It's Billy, right? Billy! Maybe not. Is it just the Alliance? You're in the Alliance. You got to be somewhere. I swear. somewhere in here. Maybe not. Oh no, then I'll feel like a jerk. Yeah. I swear I had you somewhere. Are you in the Alliance? Yeah, I think it's the Alliance. Yeah. I was like, I swear I've got, yeah. I was like, I swear you're in here somewhere. And the reason I think like that is because sometimes it's weird about letting me put people's names in. If they're like on your friends list, it'll basically tell you no. Yeah, 6 gem blue, nice. Yeah, we've looked at most of this. What was the, a question? Did you want to just look at everything really quick? Because I thought we looked at this pretty recently, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, dude, let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can do one more. I'll put you on the list. If I don't get you today, I'll leave you down here and shout you out a few times, see if we can't find you on another one. Oh, gotcha. There you are. What's up, Sharon? So do you want us to look at all of this, or because I thought we looked at your account pretty recently. Did you have something specific you wanted to see? I know, she's coming. I know, you have to wait. And no, you cannot just plow up here again. This dog, man. Sounds like someone needs to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We need to pull this car over. Nice. Anyhow, all right, we'll just take a quick look here. That one's work in progress. Work in progress again. All basic defense blue is nice. Need help with like ABXL coverage and stuff? Gotcha. Good call, yeah. Okay, so you got your 20p. You got like a couple of the staples, right? You need a universal female, so you need your Scarlet Witch or Captain Marvel. You need, oh, who else are we missing here? Combat hero. We don't have Thor. Yeah, we do. He's right there. So you've got your alien. You've got most of your days covered. Let's see. Yeah, Gamora. Scarlet Witch is coming up. Perfect. Perfect. Which days, can you tell me which days are you missing any specific days? Or like, you're missing combat female. Yeah, good call. So probably just, yeah, Valkyrie is probably going to be your combat female. Yeah, with a proc. Perfect. Yeah, this is unfortunately, it's free to play. This is basically what you run. There's no, it's not worth it to build Taskmaster, in my opinion, just for that. Like, I don't think it's a bad plan or a bad thing, but I wouldn't like recommend, oh, you need to build Taskmaster and get her tier 4 for combat female. Because my understanding is basically that pound for pound, Valkyrie standing next to Taskmaster, female uniform. Valkyrie actually scores a little better, 70 to 70. The thing is, Taskmaster can go to 80 and tier 4, and yes, scores significantly better on combat female for free to plays than Valkyrie at tier 4. But pound for pound, same build, same level, Valkyrie is your choice, right? So I don't necessarily recommend people build Taskmaster specifically for that. So yeah, just Valkyrie for your combat female. I'm not sure what else like you're missing. Yeah, you just need to build your Scarlet Witch. And oh gosh, that's a nice build, man. Yeah, good. Nice. This is expensive, but sorry for the flashing. Nice, and nice OBs too. Holy shoot, look at you go. Cooking over here. Cook. Yeah, tier 4, that guy, dude, it's expensive, man, but those guys are looking sick. Maybe. Yeah, so anyways, unless you've got something specific that you're missing, I think you're kind of on the right path here. You're doing good. These are all good choices, good CTPs. Yeah, 0.8 per 1 crit with ignore, dodge, and crit. HP, yeah, you're kind of killing it over here. A single authority, sure, so just double up the authority and live that life for now, since you're going to have a lot of homes for your other CTPs. Yeah, dude, this build, I'm jealous of your Sentry build, like genuinely. Genuinely, I am jealous. Okay, and you've got the Cyclops uniform. Interesting. Yeah, so you've got lots of good supports, man. You're doing really, really good. Unless you've got a specific day that you're like missing a character for that I'm not seeing, most of your bases should be covered. And at this point, it's going to be just like niche. I feel like I am missing somebody. No, not. It's simply that easy. You've got, shit, yeah, you've got Gamora. You got your bases covered, man. You got all the, looks good. The only thing is just supports, I guess, for those days. Just watching for, oh, you know what's one thing that people forget a lot that is so worth doing as you go, because it's one of those things that's easier to do every day, slow drip, than it is to like go, oh shit, I need that, and then try to do it. And that is Shala-Bal. If you haven't started building Shala-Bal yet and you're 100% free to play, build Shala-Bal. That day is atrocious for supports. So yeah, you definitely want to watch out for that. And you have to like force close the app. So even, I mean, I recommend you force close the app if you have the time. But if you don't have the time and or patience to do that, which I totally understand, I would just try and run those missions, those 3 missions every day, to keep working towards her biometrics. I don't see her. I should have sorted this by Universal, but she didn't have a large roster, so I didn't. But yeah, Shala-Bal is a really good thing to work on in the meantime. Same way as Colossus. They're the exact same thing. You want to just make sure you're working on those bios as you go, because they're a pain in the ass. Where is she, man? Do you even have her unlocked? Am I just blind? I get roster blind, man. It happens. No, we don't even have her yet. So yeah, get Shala-Bal and get her built up. What? Galactic Imperative, right? Epic Quest is where you pick her up and farm her bios, if I'm not mistaken. Don't even start talking about shifter bios. Don't even start, man. All right. I actually did a GBR with Victor yesterday. Said hi. It was nice. Hadn't seen him in a bit. But yeah, still playing the game. Still hanging out, man. He's around. Ooh, nice. And you do have the... Yeah. So that's nice. Maybe you get that uniform sometime. Maybe you don't. What does the uniform even give you, man? What does the uniform even give you? There was an easy way to do that, but I like to do things the hard way from time to time. Gives me an excuse to show off my roster. Try and teach myself to do that, man. Yeah, the uniform's pretty big, so worth considering. It's the decreased chain hit damage by 40% is a biggin. A biggin. So, pretty cool, man. But yeah, the account's looking good. Desmond, I saw you said Scarlet Witch. He had mentioned earlier he did have her in the process of building. And there she is. So yeah, building up your Scarlet Witch. Keep an eye on Shala-Bal. If you don't have, I got to do it. I got to talk about the damn shifter bios. If you don't have you do have Colossus, so don't have to worry about that. But yeah, get Shala-Bal started. Get Scarlet Witch building up so she can cover that ABXL day for you. And then you do have Wolverine here. You could take him to 80 to maybe just cover the Combat Hero day. It's an easy option. Yeah. And just give him a basic build. Take him to 80. Use him for Combat Hero for now. And then tier 4 him for PvP. Or don't. Or whatever you want. Or get a better Combat Hero eventually. And then, yeah, find a second authority for this guy. And just go that route for now. Because you have plenty of other characters that can utilize conquests and things like that. All right, man. I'm calling it. That was fun. Thanks for sharing your accounts, guys. Sometimes I really do enjoy looking at other people's progress and stuff. It's not always just the same things over and over again. So thank you guys for sharing. Thanks for your patience with how long that takes to get around to everybody. And yeah, you guys are the best. All right, my friends. Good luck with your CTP chests for the rest of the day. If you haven't opened them yet, if you're one of those people who just ain't done it yet, yeah. Talked about the event quest missions at the beginning of the stream. If you do have questions about exactly what you personally should do with these tokens, I made recommendations at the beginning of the stream. Go ahead and check those out if you'd like. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think we'll do OB combines tomorrow. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think we have kind of a open day. So maybe we'll do our Odin's Blessing combines. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed the stream, had fun, learned anything, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. Really appreciate it. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll have more videos coming on the way very soon here, guys. I'll have a new guide video for you shortly. Just taking care of some other stuff in the meantime. Thank you for your patience. I'm Old and Gray. This is Gene and Bean. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you on the next one, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Ryan, you still there? I've been doing this a lot lately. I shouldn't do it. Ryan, if you're still here and you want me to, I can take a look. I just forgot, bro. You still here, buddy? I think this was you, wasn't it? Let's see if we catch him. Let's see. You never know. I always psych you guys out. I'm like, peace. Just kidding. Psych. Let's take a look real quick, bro. I'll take a look. My bad. Yeah, post-credit scene. Desmond, what would I do without you, bro? I did it on purpose. It's the post-credit scene. That's right. Swords are looking pretty good, man. Yeah, you got some upgrades you need for sure. Put some, let me start over. 220 agent badge. Oh, that's nice. Weighs into your account. Swords could use some work here. Swords, you want to keep cutting at these. Definitely could use some sharpening. Nice 5-gem blue. But other than that, I do see a lot of 3-gem swords now that I look a little closer that could use some work, hopefully after the Otherworld battle season. And when we get another discount, you are fortunate and you receive some upgrades, my friend. Don't give up on those swords. They're a big source of power. So you've got all 3 of the Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Cable cards here. And I will break down for you really quick why that becomes problematic endgame. Basically, what you're going to run into is these are holding slots for much better cards. You need to get Ghost Rider in here instead of one of these guys. Guardians of the Galaxy would be better, and more importantly than Guardians, let me take that back, Luna Snow. So Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, and Guardians of the Galaxy are great cards. Oh, you have Guardians. Luna Snow and Ghost Rider are great cards, and there's no room for them in the set, right? And these 3 cards are essentially the same card in a lot of ways. I think when you break it down, Baby Spidey edges the other 2 out barely, but they're essentially the same card, and that's only in bonus options. So at some point, you may want to rotate one of these out, and now is a good time to get that drilled in, because if you wait too long, you're already getting close to max Pierce on these. Let's check the stars real quick. So here, you've got crit rate, all basic defense, crowd control, and crowd control. So this one, you're not too far in. You'd only really want to lock all basic and crit rate here. So I would think about a plan for swapping something out for Ghost Rider and swapping something out for Luna Snow. Here you've got Fizz Attack, cooldown, crit damage, ignore D. This is a good looking card, man. All 4 of these are good, and then only 2 off stats. So I would keep this one because you have the 5% Pierce. And maybe consider replacing Black Panther and Cable once you get Luna Snow and Ghost Rider, because they're significantly stronger cards once they're all crafted up at the end of the game. And then looking here, you've got all basic blue is nice. All basic, this is nice. It's nice here. You've got all basic attack, all basic defense, and ignore defense, all blue. So you can lock those 3 and roll, and that's a very good setup to have. Again, I would have a good think about these before you put any more rerolls into them, but I'll still go over them really quick. Fizz attack's great, crit rate's great, ignore defense is great, and then the rest are not. I think I already said that. Energy attack, crit rate, all basic defense, same thing. So these are both 3 good stats, 3 less desirable stats. So they're both in a position where you could hold off. Maybe you put your efforts into Guardians of the Galaxy and White Fox for now. Work on these cards, and then when you find Luna Snow or Ghost Rider, swap one of these out. Up to you in the end. You could just keep this set. You don't have to make those changes. Ghost Rider just has a 20% all attack proc and then really good main stats on the card. And Luna Snow is covered in attack stats. So they're just very, very strong endgame cards. But there you go. Hopefully that helps with the cards a little bit. And then looking at your roster, my friend, you must be a returning player or something. I was going to say you've got a lot of characters unlocked and built to like tier 2 or something. Because your agent badge is high, man. Your agent badge is high. High in the sky with the agent badge. All right, so looking at your characters here, you got a Rage on a Gene. That's always nice. 4-star Artifact is good to see for Wolverine. Nice Rage with the 0.9 per 1 and the Artifact on Strange, looking good. Rage here, can't say I love the Artifact there, but you know, 0.9 per 1 on the Rage looks great. Crit damage, crit rate, 0.9 per 1. It's probably working just fine. Artifact and a Rage. All right. Go, let's say, oh, shoot. Which one of these guys were you looking at doing first? Or were you wondering which one to do first? It's an interesting scenario there. Okay, just checking that real quick. I'm not sure that the Artifact alone is enough to say that I would build Sentry first, or Null first. Ah, gotcha. Thanks, Desmond. Appreciate that. Interesting. These guys are just like so tied up, man. You've got both at level 80, both with mighty CTPs. Null has the Artifact. So which one do you do first? Big part of me wants to say Null covers, or Sentry covers more bases. So just do Sentry first. And I also find that tier 4 Sentry, I don't know if it's the stat boost or what, is a freaking menace, dude. For whatever reason, tier 4 on, I have to duck him. There, that says it all. I have to duck the dude in, yeah, Sentry, right? Because I got to dodge this fool in Otherworld Battle. I can't fight teams with, I do occasionally fight a tier 4 Sentry. Tier 4 Sentry just pretty much means I lose because he will stay alive long enough and then that revive coming back and clack, 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 just beats up whoever's left. So yeah, I would probably go Sentry, man. And then if you want a cheap option after Sentry, maybe Hulk. Let's see, who else you got chilling in here? Yeah, maybe Hulk. Another good ABXL character, so you can take a break and then go back to someone expensive. And then you can take a break. So you can just alternate expensive, cheap, expensive, maybe expensive, and then cheap. Something like that. I don't know. That looks good to me. Yeah, it's the stat bump for sure. It's just crazy. It's the enormous stat bump. The thing is, the way his revive works, right? And you all have seen this if you're watching your Otherworld battles play out. The way his revive works, right, where he comes and claps back in with that 2 skill, it pretty much consistently kills you if your Sentry dies first. That's my experience. So that stat bump just means that a tier 4 Sentry typically does not die first. And then when they come back, they just clap your whole team. It's crazy. So there you go, man. Yeah, but that's, I think I'm going to go with that's the official. Does she have something really naughty in her? Aw, thanks, honey. Wow. We live in the good life. We get toast and eggs and apples. Ah, man, I like my wife. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm a big fan of my wife. And not just because she makes me breakfast. That's not, it's really not even it. That she's thoughtful and sweet. All right, and beautiful and kind and wonderful and honestly my favorite person. Right up there with my mama. All right, my friend, hopefully that helped you out. I am gonna back out of here. I gotta go, my brain's falling apart. I'd do another outro, but I don't think I will. Thanks for staying for the end credit scene, you guys. Love y'all. We'll see you on tomorrow's stream, folks.